Goosebumps is rated Y because it may be too spooky for kids.
Hello, Goosebumps fans. As you would figure, I would be like, finally, the prodigal son returned. And it's like, no, they decided to come back on April Fool's to do a freaking thing again. I mean, can we really actually be very mad at them? A little bit. I mean, look what Paparina is doing. Everyone else did the finish line. But toe to toe, Paparina is most likely the one that did it exactly kind of at the same time. Or at least he didn't actually get to it. He was like, eventually I'll get into it once a year. 62 years later, I did it. Yeah, but then all of a sudden, thanks to Patreon, he went for it, and well, look at him now. He's actually close to two more books, and he's done. Somehow he finished before you. And I know, don't talk about Squidjib, no, but it's like, no, I was gonna drop it until they just dropped this freaking thing. And I guess it would be even worse where it's like, okay, so they do April Fools and now they're going to talk about another random book. That's like, oh man, y'all guys have been gone. You've been gone. Gone. And geez, it's like I did a chart. I did a little bit of a chart peek. And I'm like, yeah, if they would have actually had a good track record, I'm pretty sure at this time they would be at Horrorland. Or even Hall of Horrors or something like that. It's like they would have been long past over this. To the point of where it's like, oh, well, it looks like there's a new book in Slappy World. Let's review it. And it's like, instead of this whole crunch, kind of a crunch of where it's like you have so many books ahead of you to finish. And it's like, yeah, you didn't really even, it seems like you're going to go beyond the mysterious, beyond. And it's like, they might do it. Well, with that said, how about I talk about a little bit of how I learned how to fly, what I remember, and then we'll continue on later with their ideas, and then we'll see what happens, any new details. So, how long has it been since I looked at it? It's like, hold on, let me look for myself right quick. I really hope I'm not going to disrupt. Let me just look right quick. Am I disrupting? No. Okay, let me look. Let me have a look for myself to see how long has it been since I did how I learned how to fly, the minor coverage. So yeah, so it's a sentence, and also note, I'm not actually thinking about at this time to monetize any of the videos. So if they're monetized or they've been blocked, it's because, well, Jackie needed to have some more money, which indeed more money. I just don't like the fact that you want to put ads on videos. If any ad is on videos, note it's either YouTube or Jackie or someone else that I'm like, who are you? Anyways, it turns out that for my coverage of how I learned how to fly, it was done in October. So 6 months from doing this. Let's say this video, the audio track right now. 6 months. Holy frick, 6 months. Oh boy. So if I remember correctly, it's just one kid, and he was getting bullied by this other kid, and there's this girl, and he also has a dog. And apparently the guy, let's see. Yeah, the guy's kind of a bully, and then he did some messed up crap, and then he ran into a house, and that house had a bunch of rats in it. What the frick, Rat King? Monsieur Rat, are you there? And then all of a sudden, there's the freaking not really spell book. It's just something that says flying lessons. Took it home. There's some special powder in there. It's like, yeah, how is that not old? But considering it might be alchemy, of course it's not old. He had some, the dog had some. He's flying like a little bit, but thank goodness he's not actually going up. It's like, man, do you remember? I didn't even talk about the whole Mary Poppins thing. I love to laugh. Do, 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 do. It's like, if that was real, oh my gosh, you know how many times I'm going to be flying on the ceiling? I would be flying on the ceiling most likely every single day. Well, if I'm lucky, of course. If, reality doesn't just hit me like a messed up anvil of all the messed up downer stuff that's going on. But more importantly, I would be on the roof, laughing on the roof. Like right now, I'll be floating a bit. Oh, good Lord. So yeah, thank goodness the dog didn't go away. It's like, yeah, the dog is gone. It's like, I poured our poor flight mover on my dog, and now he's gone. He's just flying up, way up in the bill. You think Peter actually is like upset about My Harry's Adventure? Wait until they read the part of where the dog had some flying spell and he's flying up high now. I'm pretty sure his name is Jack. If it's not, then oops. But yeah, the kid had some, and then he learned how to fly, and then that was freaking awesome. He hid in the mattress. The bully or his rival decided to do it too. And it's like, yeah, I remember this one point of where he actually know how to draw. And it's like, yeah, look at me. I'm an artist. See, I'm better than you. And it's like, you got someone to pay. You paid someone to draw that, didn't you? And you're just waiting for him to do that moment to just have that out and be like, well, bam. It's like messed up. So the kid went on private property, a place that wasn't his, stole something that wasn't belonged to him, and then then he actually put it back or something. Yeah, I think he put it back, and then the dad was a dummy and just threw it away the mattress. He just threw it away. What are you, an idiot? And then of course Jack got the kid got some publicity, and then his dad, it's like the dad is a freaking it's like, yeah, the kid's dad actually is someone who seeks talent and make him famous. Meanwhile, the rival's dad over here, we don't know what he does, but apparently he has enough money to be like, yeah, well, talent agent, there you go. Well, he was able to actually got his son. Here's like the freaking messed up thing where it's like, there's some rivalry that's missing here. Let me just put this away. There we go. It's like there's some missing rivalry. It's like the kids are rivals. The dad should be rivals too. And well, at least he's not, because it's messed up where it's like, oh, the main the kid we should be rooting for gets car dealerships. Yes, he gets to do like, now opening. Enjoy this new gas station. Meanwhile, the rival, I'm on TV. I have my own show. Dude, just pack it up, dude. Pack it up. Okay, listen. You might be a good dad, but damn, you suck as a talent agent. If the other one's able to freaking get his son a TV show and be on TV, you just need to pack it up, man. Apparently you're not a good talent agent. Apparently you suck. You suck, dude. You suck. So eventually it got too much to the point of where the main character, of course, remember the girl he likes, and then of course the rival might like her too. And well, he's actually getting so much publicity that it's to the point of where he's like, I'm going to fake it. I'm going to fake losing my powers so I can actually enjoy myself and hang out with my friend. Winkety wink wink. And it's like, okay. And then the rival just straight up was like, okay, well, whoever loses, it's like whoever wins get to have lots of money. Yeah, I think $1 million, wasn't it, right? And lots of fame. So he was able to do it. Of course, he just went down. It's like, oh no, my powers, I'm going down. And it's like, yeah. Let me try to remember something. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, don't forget the rival is faster than him. And it's like, yeah, it's because the dog ate some of the kid's half of flying. So it's like, I'm shocked that the dog, it's like, yeah, have we ever even noticed that the dog is still floating or something? It's like, yeah, the dog needs to actually learn how to sit down. Stop floating, you doofus. But anyways, yeah, the rival won, and then the kid is like, oh no, this is not fair. I lose my powers. Oh no. And the other kid, the rival, now goes to be on more TV, maybe even movies and stuff. away from Jack or this kid once and for all, and he gets to have the girl. It's a beautiful ending, and yet he can still fly. He just faked us all out, but he can still fly, and it's like, oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, but he can't never show that ever again. Yeah, it's kind of a good little story being like, yeah, and then sooner or later is he has to do something and it's revealed that he can fly. It's like, man, don't let this be like the freaking Man of Steel crap where he could save his dad, was like, no, don't do it. Don't, just stay. Just stay. It's like, my gosh, that's messed up. That's the suckiest freaking thing I ever heard. What the hell? But anyways, yeah, that's what I remember. Now, let's see what they have to say about it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something interesting. But it sucks that, of course, they went with the freaking April Fools after actually being like, well, it looks like they finally returned. Damn, with like 10 more still to go. Like, geez, I would have preferred that, if anything, you just bring the chicks. Bring those 3 chicks that are your equivalent back. I would have preferred just having them be like, okay, well, they're doing the freaking reviews. You cool. It's like, yeah, just let those 3 chicks take over. Frick it. Let those 3 tricks take over until you come back. And then you can do it. It's like, at least you'll actually have the books done. Like, geez. It's either that or the idea of being like, well, since the chicks are, it's like, since you guys are gone, might as well allow the chicks to do Slabby World. Fuck it. Because I would like to see them again. It's like, it would be cool just to have them a moment, but of course, it's kind of like they're a little bit more unruly, and they're most likely still more extremely drunk, and it's like, if you're able to just curve that down a little bit, it could actually be watchable. Just saying. But yeah, it sucks that they are still at 52 while freaking Barbarina's at 60. At 60. Damn, you should just be a freaking shame of yourself. But of course, I guess it's not really a race. But considering the rate of where you both started very, very late and just went very, very slow, this would have been a good time to actually make it a race. Be done with the original 62. Reach the freaking new decade, which too late now, we're like 2 freaking months in, but reach the new decade or whatever. Well, technically, how about a new anniversary of Goosebumps with a new freaking thing to do, the 2000s books. But here we are still. Just damn, man. Just damn. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna, it's like, it's hard not to talk about it if they just show up now. Have a scary day, have a scary night.